Hey, Chicas, welcome back to another episode of It's for the Chicas. I'm Anahy.
And I'm Gisele, and this is episode 46.
Episode 46.
And our last one for the year.
I was about to say, and the last one for the year. As we mentioned before, we're going to be taking a break from the podcast, and then we're going to be doing some vlogs. I don't know if we're going to do the full 12 vlogs just because of time.
Not just time, but I feel like everything that we've come up with, like, it kind of intervenes with each other. So it doesn't make sense to do it separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we have videos coming. Yeah. But getting into, I'm like so lost. Like, I feel like it's been a while since we've recorded. It has been a while.
It's been, what, like 3 weeks?
Yeah, because we had episodes already, like, good to go.
Yeah. It hasn't been 3. I think 2.
It just feels like a long ass time.
Because we recorded for 2 and we didn't have to record.
Yeah.
And then, it was 2 because we didn't have to record for a week because we had 2. And then Thanksgiving had passed and we didn't record that week. So now we're recording for this week. It has been a while.
It's been a while.
But how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was pretty chill. We just went to my mom's. And it was just my sisters, my brother-in-law, the kids, Henry and I, and my grandparents. And, dude, we were, like, all super tired.
Like after eating or even before?
Like after eating, like nobody got hurt. Like Henry and my brother-in-law were drinking, like they were drinking mixed drinks, and my sister too. But I think it just like I don't know what it was. Like we just weren't like.
It was just a chill Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like super chill.
How was your Thanksgiving week?
Thanksgiving week, it was long. I feel like
I feel like it ran by so fast.
What? You're the only person. There's like TikToks going around talking about how Thanksgiving break was like. We've been in Saturday for 4 past days. Like, they're like it's been Saturday for like 4 days straight.
No, mine went by super quick.
I think it's because you had a lot to do.
I was like, this break doesn't feel like long enough for me.
Mine felt like, even Henry was like, do you feel like it was like super long? I was like, I feel like it was like extra long.
I wish.
But I think it's because you worked all day Wednesday too.
I did. All day.
Yeah.
And then, so what? I feel like Monday... Robbie, did he have his last? No, he had his last tournament, but then he had practice. I don't remember. No, I don't remember. Well, first of all, Robbie was home all week, and I still had to work, so that was just like that TikTok you sent me. Too? That TikTok you sent me where the girls working, and it's like, oh, when the kids are home for Thanksgiving, that was me. It's like, shut up, stop it, just be quiet.
Did you have to work Friday or Saturday?
No, but we did open Saturday and Sunday, but I didn't have to work this weekend. Thank God. I had to work last year. But
y'all are closed Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
So I worked Monday through Wednesday and full day Wednesday too. So that felt like forever. And then Thursday, and then after Wednesday. Oh, so Wednesday felt very busy because I worked till 5.
Yeah.
I had to get ready for our Christmas picture shoot. And I also went to go record with Evelyn Fuerternol. Shout out to them. Make sure you watch that episode.
I'm excited to watch it.
It's so fun. And then we ran to go take pictures. After pictures, we were going to go out to eat. But I was like, dude, I just want to go home, take this makeup off, and go to sleep. Because like we have a long day tomorrow. And that's what we did. And then Thursday, we were at Thanksgiving at Rob's side at 12.
Yeah.
Till about 3, 4. Then we went home till about 6 p.m. and I had a bottle of champagne with Rob and we watched Christmas movies. Have you ever seen this or is it last Christmas or this Christmas? It's like a family and then Gabrielle Union is in it and her mom passes away. Okay, well, we were watching that and I was like, man, I wonder if people really have drama like this on Thanksgiving. Like they get in a fist fight and everything, the siblings, right?
I'm pretty sure. I believe it.
But that's never happened in our household. I mean, there's drama, but never like that. Like, I don't know. And so then at night when we're on our way to my mom's side, we're like going through a neighborhood, right? Because we missed the exit. So we had to go all the way around to get to my cousin's.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of go through like not the best neighborhood, right? And then we go and we're like, oh, these people are all outside. Like, you know, they're under, because they had a tent outside in the front lawn. So we're like, oh, that's cool. Girl, as we're like right in front of the house, 2, I guess, Theos. I don't know. They're old. They're fist fighting. I was like, oh, I guess people do fight.
No, they do fight. And I was going to say, and it's usually mostly when it's like the whole family gets together.
I've never seen that. So I was like, oh, look. Girl. We literally just said earlier, like, I wonder if people really fight at holidays. And look, and Rob was like, hurry up, because he was like, I'm not trying to get in the middle of this.
I remember one time my cousin, got in a fight with my brother-in-law. Like, they were like legit. Like, I don't remember if they were able to pull them apart before, but they were like.
And it was a holiday event?
Yeah, it was a holiday or someone's birthday. Like, it was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It happens.
I've never seen that. My grandma, she would argue with like one of my tias, but like I never saw anybody fist fight. So it was just funny. Like, what a coincidence. We were like, we wonder if this really happens like in the movies. And then we're passing by on Thanksgiving night and there's people fighting outside. There's like 20 of them. And I'm like,
especially when there's alcohol involved. All their feelings are being let out.
I know.
They're fighting over the terrenos.
Girl, I don't know. And then so Rob was like, oh, we're getting out of here before, anything else gets pulled out. So we leave or whatever. Well, we're passing by the house and we're going to my cousin's. And then we were there from like 6:45 to like 10 p.m. And Rob got like a really a bad headache from out of champagne. Nowhere. Probably. That's what I said. We were drinking champagne earlier. So now he got a headache. And he doesn't really drink champagne like I do. So then he kind of ate and went to sleep on the couch. I was like, boring. So then we just played like board games. That was it. And then Friday I was home all day. All I did was go work out and come home and watch more movies.
What did I do Friday?
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, Friday we went to go watch Wish.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and then we went to Cheddar's. And oh my God, I really wanted a Caesar salad. And it was so freaking good.
They are good from there.
It was so good.
They still give you the croissant with it?
Well, they give you the croissants in general.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they give you croissants at the table. Like as an appetizer.
I thought we had to pay for them.
No, they're free, girl. Now.
Okay. But I haven't been in there in a while.
Yeah, they've been free for a while.
Rob doesn't like cheddar, so
I love Cheddar's.
We haven't gone there in a long time. I love only one plate.
I like it because they have a variety and they have a lot of variety of healthy stuff.
I love their smoked salmon.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, they have their salmon with the rice and the veggies. I got a Caesar salad, but I also got Alfredo. And it had, like, a lot of broccoli and grilled chicken. Mm-hmm. I didn't finish it. I ate, like, half of it. But the broccoli was so good.
I feel like they give a lot.
So good. Yeah, they do give a lot.
Sorry, I
What's your favorite?
My favorite is the honey smoke.
The salmon? Oh. My favorite? I don't have a favorite.
With the green beans. Oh, the green beans
appetizer, though, the spinach dip.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Me and Rob do get that. That's the only thing he probably likes from there.
Henry and Mylene got like a sampler appetizer. And it came with like chicken strips and the spinach dip and like the red salsa also. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And like a bunch of chips. And then we had gone to the movies and they had ate candy and popcorn. And by the time their food came, they both got burgers. And they were like, I can't eat this. Oh, my God. I was like, take it home. Yeah. And Henry wanted to leave it. I was like, dude, no.
Take
like,
it and eat it at home.
Yeah. I was like, you're taking it.
Because they get hungry later. You better eat it later.
I know. Oh, and then they had like croissants also. So I was like, and the chicken strips, it was like 4 chicken strips. I was like, and Henry ate all of them. Like, I was like, of course you're not hungry by the time the burger came.
How was the movie?
It was whack.
It was. I had to ask her.
No, it was whack, dude. Like, it was.
And they made the trailer look so funny.
I don't know. It just was giving like PowerPoint, like Microsoft Word. Like,
no way.
Yeah, like it was not really good animated. The kids will love it because it's such a kid movie. But I told Henry, I was like, this is like Disney Junior movie. Like, this could have aired at 10 a.m. in the morning on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Like,
do you feel like that could have been better on Disney? But what's it called?
I think it would have been a good Disney movie, like not movie theater.
What is the movie? I'm like, Encanto would have been better out in the movies.
Oh yeah, but right? Encanto came out during COVID.
I don't remember, but it would have surpassed.
No, like, Encanto was at the movies, girl.
No, it wasn't.
We went to go watch it at the movies, Gisele.
It was?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Encanto broke record. It was like one of the biggest red box movies
I thought
ever.
It came out just on Disney. But no. I'm not a Disney girl like that.
No, yeah, we went to go watch it at the movies. And I remember because I accidentally watched it in Spanish. I booked the tickets for Spanish. I took the
Y'all watched it in Spanish.
I was like, good thing we know Spanish. But it was like the Cuatas, Henry, Mylene, and me.
Is it a little bit different or exactly the same?
It's different. Like, it was more like we didn't really like get into it like in English. In English, it's
but it's
funny.
Completely the same. Basically,
it's completely the same. It's just everything's in Spanish. Like, even the songs are in Spanish.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I haven't heard those songs in Spanish.
Yeah, but Encanto is a whole different level.
Way better, though. I'm saying, like, compared to Wish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not even a...
That's crazy. I thought it looked kind of cute. Like, just the trailer, I thought it was cute. But
I know. And they, like, hyped it up so much.
Yeah.
Like, they already had toys at Target about it. And everything. And I was like... I was falling asleep.
Oh, my gosh.
Henry was falling asleep. There was, like, a couple next to us with their kids. The dad was snoring. I was like, yeah, no.
That's funny. I went to go I think in the past 2 weeks I went to see the new Marvels movie, and then I saw the new Hunger Games.
I walked by the Marvels one, like one of the theaters, because I needed to go to the restroom, and I walked by and it sounded so freaking cool. I was like, oh my god,
it was good.
I was like, I need to come watch it.
I saw Rolly posted that people were saying it was whack, but I mean, I liked it.
But
we
you
took
like,
Robbie
but
too.
You like Marvel in general.
Yeah, but supposedly even people who like Marvel were saying it was whack.
Oh.
But I
haven't watched it, so I can't say.
I thought it was cool. I mean, me and Robbie and Rob went to go see it, and Robbie was all into it too. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then we saw The Hunger Games, which is about President Snow.
I've never watched The Hunger Games.
You've never watched the... We can't be friends.
Yeah. They don't get my attention, dude.
I love it. But maybe it's kind of scary because it could be realistic.
I mean, it could be. I know the storylines and everything. Yeah, but I was never a Hunger Games. Just like I was never a Twilight girl. Like, yeah. Like, that's Hunger Games to me. Like, it's as low as Twilight to me.
No. Yeah. Heck no. Twilight's boring. Like, the girl on Twilight, it's like,
she's so stupid.
No, Katniss is
I like her.
She's a badass.
I like her, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes,
I love Jennifer Lawrence.
I think basically she sold the movies because her acting is amazing.
Yeah,
but it's a really good. It's a really really good. You should try to see them.
No, I've tried. I don't get into them.
You tried it already multiple times.
No, I've tried twice. I don't need
the same movie or another.
Yeah,
one?
No, like the same one. I
would try another one.
What's the point then?
You might like it.
No. If I can't get into the first one, I'm not going to be able to get into the other one. It starts off slow.
But that's how I felt about other like stuff too. But I love it. But this last one is about President Snow, which is a bad guy who like basically runs the Hunger Games and the Capitol. And it shows kind of how he ended up where he's at. I was like, because I've never read the book. I wasn't gonna read those big old books.
Kind of like Maleficent, where you see how she was like, why she became Maleficent. Yeah. I love Maleficent.
I was like,
she's my favorite villain.
That's crazy. That basically love broke his heart, and then he turned on crazy. Oh, I forgot about my Capri Sun.
Shout out to Mylene.
Yeah. But it was a really good movie. And then Saturday, me and Rob had date night again. Aren't you so proud of us?
I went with Janelle, right?
My little drinky. Well, we first were like, I was like, I'm gonna call you sweetheart tonight. Come on. He was laughing. And then he was like, you really want to go? I'm like, yes, let's go do something. Like, you've been gone. Like,
yeah, he's been gone
10 days. Like, I'm gonna take you out, shawty. And then he was like, all right. So we went to some place called 93 Till. We had only gone there one time, and it was after we went to go have drinks somewhere else, and we just saw it while we are driving, and he was like, oh, let's stop there.
Yeah.
And we only had one drink, but because the place closes like at 12 a.m. And
it was late already?
Mm-hmm. So then we left there, and then we're like, oh, we have to go back. So then I was like, what if we go back to that place? And he was like, well, do they have food? And then we found they had food, and we went. It was really nice. It's very like super chill vibe. It's very romantic because it's like a dark, low light setting. Yeah. And then they have like records like on the walls.
Mm-hmm. Definitely y'all's vibe.
Yes, very chill. They had amazing whiskey drinks. We love whiskey. He had like a sausage, mashed potatoes plate, and I had a buttermilk sandwich. It was so good. They don't have a lot of drinks like on menu, but they have a lot of like different types of beers and wine.
Oh, Henry would love that.
They have so much wine there. Like their selection of wine is a lot more than regular drinks.
Yeah. So
it's like a super chill, romantic vibe. It was so cute. And then we're just there. And then after that, we're like, let's go check out 6 and 7s where DJ K Illa, she DJs at, and we've been wanting to see her. Rob had her on his show. Mm-hmm. Oh, so did Rolly and Evelyn recently.
Yeah.
And
I haven't caught up on all my episodes.
Yeah. So then but Rob had her, I think, last year. I don't remember. But so she's been told us about the place, but we've never gone.
Yeah.
So then we finally, Rob was like, it's actually down the street. Like, do you want to go? And I was like, okay, let's go. And we went. And then that's when Janelle and me were texting. And she told me she was at 8th Wonder. And I was
okay.
well, we're going to 6 and 7s. Like, if y'all want to go. And she was like, well, what is that? Or blah, 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 whatever. And then she showed up.
Okay.
But it was, dude.
Y'all had fun?
She killed it. Like, the vibe was 2000s. Oh. The music was, yeah. And it was like, I'm going to take you home.
Dude, y'all's makeup looked freaking good, though.
Well, I feel like going out, so I did my makeup, like, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was like T-Pain. Dude, she was jamming. Like, even 90s. I was like, oh, she's like the DJ.
That's
like, I love
this.
So it was really me and Rob. So we really had a good time. And then we left like at 12:30.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's like a perfect date night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to dance. Like, we haven't been able to dance in a long time.
What'd y'all do Sunday?
Rob stayed home all day. I went to church, and then after church, picked up Robbie from Tony's because he was at Tony's, and then I just stayed home and cleaned. I think. I don't remember.
I don't remember what I did yesterday either. That was just yesterday.
We were texting too.
I know. Saturday we went. Oh, I came back from the valley. Saturday,
oh yes.
Saturday we went to the valley, and because Henry was playing over there, we stayed at my cousin Clarice. And she took us through like this drive-through that was by her house. And actually, Yasmin, the one that was on our podcast, our first guest, turns out that's her cousins. Her cousins own that place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I posted it and she was like, "Oh my gosh, my cousins own that," and I was like, "Dude, it was so good."
I saw her at church.
Oh,
on
really?
Sunday.
Yeah. The lemonade was so freaking good. Henry got some micheladas, which were also like really good. And dude, it was like really good priced. Like my hot Cheetos was like a big amount, and it was like hot Cheetos with cheese and pickles. And it was like $3.50.
I saw when you posted.
I was like, I can't even get a bag of hot Cheetos for $3.50.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So and they have snow cones, so it was like perfect. And then they also had like this. It
was like Christmas lights.
No, like they had like my cousin bought this. She was like, you need to taste it, and it's like sabritas, kind of like the adobadas ones, like all the way at the bottom. My mouth is watering, dude. Carne seca, cucumbers. Oh, I love carne seca. Like I think like some cacahuates, the shrimp like that goes on top, and like this really good like clamato sauce. I don't know, dude. It was freaking amazing. Like so freaking good. Sorry, guys. And then they also had like carne seca, but it was like powdered in like kind of like the Takis powder.
Dang, that
girl, like
good.
It was
my mouth is watering.
Good. I was like, good. Oh my god, like this is so good. Like everything was so good. I think it's called Las Palmas or something. So if y'all are ever, it's in Edinburgh or around there. So if y'all are ever there, like y'all need to check that place out because it was so good. But it was super chill. Henry went to go play, and then I went with my cousin to go pick up her kids. We came back home and I was like tired. So Mylene and I went to sleep, and then we woke up super early, like 7. I think we left by like 7:30.
Dang.
We were already on our way back. Yeah.
That's early.
And then we came back home. We were supposed to record yesterday, but I was kind of tired from the trip.
I figured. I was like, does she really want to record today?
Not really. And I didn't even catch up. All I did was like do groceries. I feel like I told you, I was like, I'm doing this and then I'm going to go pick up groceries. But I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember.
Laundry?
Was it laundry? Oh, we went to go wash the cars too because they needed it.
Dude, mine's bad. I need to do it.
Well, Henry and I got our membership at the, like this car wash right here off the Beltway. And because I was like, dude, you're bringing it every week. It's $30. I was like, I could pay $30 and wash it like the whole month once. You know, like you can wash it once a day for like the whole month.
Oh, wow.
Unlimited car wash. So I was like, might as well just pay for the membership. And Henry was paying like $50 because he does like the deluxe one. Okay. But it was like every week. So I was like,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I was like, just get the membership. It's still the same amount, but you're washing it like however many times you want.
For that one price.
Yeah. So, yeah, we just took the cars to get washed and vacuumed, and it leaves them pretty clean. Like, I feel like it's a lot of shine. Like, it shines a lot.
Yeah.
And then back to Monday reality.
I know. When I had to work today, I was like, ugh.
But at least you got to work from home.
Yeah. but
and then the kids back in school. Honestly,
that was the hardest for me to get up today. I was
right?
like, I don't want
I was like, that's what's hard. It's like getting like dropping them off at like daycare or my mom's. Like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
I was like, but like,
I think because you could have just dropped her off in her PJs and like,
yes, and it's
now
like
you actually have to get her ready,
make sure
like,
she ate her hair, like everything. And
excuse me, and to burp.
It's just like
it's a lot.
So I like look forward to the days where I can drop her off at my mom's, even though it's far. Like I'm like, she could come in her pajamas. Like who cares?
Yeah, it's
like,
so much easier.
Chill. Yeah,
it is easier. But back to Wednesday, I recorded with Evelyn. I can't wait for you to watch it. It was a lot of fun. Because we had like relatable topics to talk on finally. Yeah. Because like doesn't watch TV, so she brought up a card saying like, "What's your favorite?" I think that's the question. I might be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. But like, what's your favorite TV show to watch or something? Yeah. And I was like, well, right now or like in total, because I have a lot of favorite TV shows, like comfort shows. I know, isn't it hard to pick? And then she was like, well, we'll go off of right now. And I was like, girl, I'm stuck on Gossip Girl. And I was like, shout out to Anahy because she put me on it, because I would never give Gossip Girl a chance before. I just thought it was like a bunch of stuck up kids,
and it's like so different.
Yeah. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I just started season 6, girl. I just started season 6 and I'm like, oh my god.
You said that's where Blair and Dan are dating.
That's where Blair and Dan are dating. Chuck just found out his dad is still alive. Like, and then now I'm on there and I'm like, so you're like Chuck. About to be done. Yeah. I'm like, poor Chuck. Like,
yeah, his dad's a dick.
They're all like so mean to him.
Are you where Lily is with
I got to see
with Dan's dad, Rufus?
They just broke up. He broke up with her. Well, telling her we need time because of the whole
Chuck's dad being alive.
No, not there yet. But Rufus doesn't want to be with Lily no more because of the way she did not Charlie but Ivy. Oh, which so I wanted to talk about that. How do you? I personally think like they're being so dramatic. Like I get that Ivy was wrong for pretending to be Charlie, but y'all didn't even know your grandma was dying or mom was dying because y'all were so caught up in your lives. And Charlie, aka Ivy, was taking care of the grandma who's not even her blood. Yeah. And y'all are so mad at her that she was getting money. But I mean, y'all were a shitty family.
I think Charlie was doing it on purpose, though. Like she wasn't doing it out of the good of her heart.
But I think she was, because then at the end, Lily tried to pay her off and she ripped the check
because she was going to get more.
Money. No, she didn't get money from them. Lily took everything.
No, she was going to get more from the grandma.
No, they took everything the grandma gave her. She doesn't have nothing now. She's broke.
Oh yeah, at the beginning, right?
She broke right now. She got nothing. They kicked her out the apartment, took all the assets. Is she already
with Rufus?
Who?
Charlie.
No.
She's not living with Rufus yet?
Oh, well, Rufus paid for her to be in a hotel.
Okay, yeah, you're not there yet then. She's gonna go live with Rufus.
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna be like, oh, you're a fucking skanky ass hoe.
Oh, well, now then she is.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen right now, I don't think she was wrong.
Yeah, but you'll get to know her.
I didn't think she was wrong for like taking care of the grandma and the grandma giving her something.
No, but she has like a plan behind that. So.
Well, yeah, I understand now she's trying to get back at them because they were
I think it's fucked up. You're basically taking advantage of an elder person, dude.
Her.
Yeah, Charlie was taking advantage of an elder person's situation.
I don't think she was.
Because you haven't gotten to these parts yet.
Okay, I gotta see it. Well, at this point, yeah. I think she was being... Because the grandma knew she was Ivy. The grandma didn't even know she was... Yeah. They didn't believe she was Charlie. She knew she was Ivy. She put Ivy on the will.
Which one is the real one? Ivy or Charlie? Charlie's the real one.
Charlie's the real Rhodes' daughter, the one that's with Nate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that's so complicated. When everybody starts freaking dating.
Dude, they all sleep with each other. I had put it on today on my story, like, I can't stand Serena. And then Yasmin wrote me. She was like, I love her. I was like, you would. I was like, I don't like her. I can't stand her. She's such a victim. She does not take accountability for nothing.
You got to remember she's in high school, though. She's
in college. They're way out of college now.
But, like, they're still freaking childish.
I After college, I wasn't childish like that.
Just so you weren't privileged like them.
Oh, yes.
Like
they're privileged.
They're very privileged.
Yeah, but so is Chuck and Blair, and I love them because I feel like they're authentically themselves and they don't pretend to be something else.
Yeah, like Serena, like, dude, you're a hoe and you're a bitch, but you pretend like you're
like you play victim
person.
still. You still play victim when your friends are like, hey, don't do that. Like, that's not right. And you still, you're selfish to do things in your way. And then, like, look, like, it turned out like everything's messed up.
She does get on my nerves, but she's still one of my favorites. Like, I'm not gonna.
She gets on my nerves. Like, I can't stand her. I love Blair and Chuck. Like, those are my two favorites.
Oh, yeah. Blair and Chuck are like the icon.
The top tier.
Yeah. And it's crazy because the main couple that started was like Serena and Dan.
Yeah.
Dude, but when you get to the end.
But when, right now that Blair and Dan are together, it's crazy. I'm like.
So you already know that, like, Dan always wanted Blair first?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it shows like
that's
the
insane.
Gossip Girl stuff. I know.
But you don't know who Gossip Girl is yet.
I do because I've heard it. I know it's Dan.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know yet how like everything comes to show or anything like that. But I know because when my friends would watch it, when it finally ended, I remember seeing it all over Twitter. Like, oh my God.
Dan is Gossip Girl. Yeah. But then he talks about how like, he was like, I started it, and he's like, but y'all were all Gossip Girl at one point.
Yeah.
And I was like
when Serena's Gossip Girl, it already showed when she was Gossip Girl. Everything she posted was like selfishly. Like it was just about her. And I was just like, you're so annoying, girl. Get over yourself. But I love her as a person. I just know she's acting, but I love her as a person. Oh, you love Blake Lively? Yes, I love her Blake too. I love Blake. But Serena, I'm just like, I cannot stand you, girl. And Lily, I can't stand Lily either.
Oh, I can't stand her either. She's so annoying. But I love the way that she mothers Chuck. I don't know. Yeah,
but you can't even mother your own kids.
Yeah, but she's a great mom to Chuck. She's not a great mom to her own kids, but she's a great mom to Chuck.
And then when I found out that Charlie is like Serena's technical sister, I'm like, what this is all messed up.
Oh, yeah, because
her sister was sleeping with her husband.
Is the husband, he already left, right?
He already left with all the money.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
When he screwed them over. Mm-hmm. And Serena was like, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, shut up. And then too, when Serena hooks up with the congressman and they're telling her like, this is not a good idea. He's not going to leave his wife for you. And she's like, I'm different. And then he freaking leaves her there to die. I'm like, girl.
And Nate was pissed.
Yes. So I just like Serena's character just kills me because I'm like, you really can't be that dumb.
There has to be that character. She's a blonde, tall blonde girl. Like blondes are idiots. Like not in real life. I'm sorry if you're a blonde, but like in movies, they're always portrayed as like stupid, ditzy, like they don't really know everything.
I just love Blair. I feel like people are like, oh, but Blair's mean. I'm like, but she's authentically herself. Like
she doesn't pretend to be somebody she's not.
She never switches up. And when they tell her like, oh, you're a B word, or she's like, yeah, so what?
Yeah,
like you want to be me? And she's just like, she's confident in who she is. Like. She may do things that like end up in a bad situation, but she really meant like well intentions. And I feel like when Serena does things, she does them selfishly. She doesn't do it in well intentions for others, but for herself. And I feel like Blair did try to do things well for Chuck and for Dan and for Serena. Not that they were great because something happened, but that's the drama of the show.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl.
I could see myself watching it again.
Yeah. I haven't watched it in a while, so I could probably start watching it again. But right now I'm watching The Gilded Age.
Okay, my cousin told me. She's like, have you watched this? It's good.
It's like, the episodes are super long. They're like an hour long. But
every episode?
Every episode. But it's really good. Like, it's good if you, like, know, like, the background of, like, America, like, the financial corporation, like, how it all started. They talk about, like, JP Morgan's in it. Like Chase and the Russell people. Okay. And like it's basically no, like the ones from the railroads.
Oh, okay.
And they like it's crazy because like they had so much money. Like they were so freaking rich, like the people from the railroads, and like their new money, and like it shows you how like old money wouldn't like fuck with new money. Like even if new money had more money than them, like they're like, oh, like you're not originally from the Mayflower, so like
That's what my cousin told me. She was like,
it's really good.
It's very much politics back then. And then she literally explained it like that. She's like, how new money came and old money and like something. I don't remember what she said, but I remember she literally said old money and new money.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like, And I like it because usually like shows nowadays that were taking place like during that time is all sexual. Like it's all like you always see people like, you know, having sex. Yes, like that. And like this one, there's no scenes like that so far. I'm like on episode 9, but
first season.
Yeah. Okay. But it's like not like it's more about like the politics and like how people are upbringing themselves and like how ladies like would get like treated or like outed if they were like, you know, like had sex before marriage or they were divorced or
how they treat them differently.
Yeah, they treated them differently. It's crazy.
I need to watch it. I'm almost done with Gossip Girl, so I'll watch that next. Because my cousin did tell me about it. She was like, it's really good. You need to watch it. And I was like, okay.
I know. I was watching Gilmore Girls again and I was like,
okay.
I didn't watch something
so
else.
Evelyn brought that up and she was like, so you watch Gilmore Girls? I'm like, it's boring to me. She was like, how dare you? Then she looks at the camera. She's like, Anahy.
Yeah. Gilmore Girls is amazing.
I was like, it's so boring to me. Like, I couldn't get into it. And then she was like, you have to keep watching it. It's like the perfect, like, comfort movie of mom and daughter. Yeah. I mean, show, not movie. Perfect comfort show with mom and daughter. And she's like, maybe that's why I like it because, like, my mom stuff. And I was like, I'll try it again. But I was like, I just couldn't get into it.
Like, it starts off so innocent, like, the first season. And then, like, I think the season where Jess comes in, that's when you're like, oh, like it's gonna get real. And then like there's a lot of drama like Luke and Lorelai. Like I know you've seen everything, but like Luke and Lorelai are like their love and the way that man loves Lorelai is like, man, she deserved that love like all along. And especially like people with daddy issues, like Luke was the perfect father figure for her daughter, even though like they never dated like in the beginning. And it's crazy, dude. Like you see like how Rory's dad like was a piece of shit. Like he had to be with his mom. Like if he was good with her mom, he was good to her. But if he wasn't good with her mom, he was like out of her life. Like if he was out of Lorelai's life, he was gonna be out of Rory's life. And it's so insane. And then like you see Rory's love triangle and how she falls in love with somebody from like, because her mom basically leaves like the rich world and wants to start her own life because she doesn't want to live by those rules. And then her daughter ends up falling in love with people from like that world, like falling in love with somebody from that world. And then from she goes to Yale, she goes to like a private school, and it's a lot. Like the first season is really slow. Okay. Yeah, like super slow.
Maybe just watch second season.
You could just jump into the second season. Really? I don't feel like a lot happens in the first season. Or is it in the first season at the end that Jess comes? I don't know. But when Jess gets there, that's when it gets interesting.
Who's Jess?
Especially, so Rory has like 3 boyfriends, which if you're a Gilmore Girls fan, you need to comment. Are you Dean, Jess, or what's his name? Oh my God, my mind went blank.
You're letting the Gilmore Girl fans down.
And he's like my favorite. And I was just watching it.
Roy the rich guy.
No, so Jess, Dean, and oh my God, dude, my mind went completely. Dude, they're from Disney. I've had them for over a month. What's his name? Girl. Oh my God,
I don't know.
Google it because I don't have my
Google
phone.
It. Okay, what do I Google? Roy's boyfriend.
Rory's boyfriend. Dude, I just watched it. I don't know why my mind is super blank.
Logan?
Oh my God, dude. He's my favorite. But I'm a Logan girl. I used to be a Jess girl. Like, I used to be like, oh, she deserved to be with Jess. But the more I've watched the show, I'm like, you're so stupid. You should have just married him. Like,
oh, Dean is that guy?
Dean is the guy from, what is it? Supernatural?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was annoying.
Really?
He was her first boyfriend, but he was super annoying.
Oh, boo.
To me. He was like
too much?
No, like he was more like small town boy with a small town mind.
Okay.
Like she was gonna go to Harvard and like do all these things. And yeah, and he wanted to like graduate high school, get married, support his
get on a farm,
and like So he was kind of annoying.
That's funny. But I guess enough about shows. Comment, what's your favorite show, and would you rather watch Gilmore Girls or Gossip Girl?
Gilmore Girls.
Really?
Yeah, I don't watch Gossip Girl like that.
It.
I've watched Gossip Girl a bunch of times, but like my comfort show is Gilmore Girls.
That's crazy.
It's kind of like New Girl to you.
Yeah, New Girl and Big Bang for right now have been my comfort shows. She was saying that everyone was saying that Friends is like she laughs on every episode.
Oh,
it's
Friends?
so funny. And I was like, I don't feel like I laugh on every episode.
I was about to say my comfort shows, and that's crazy. Like Evelyn, those are my comfort shows. It's Friends and Gilmore Girls. And honestly, like I feel like if you're not a Friends fan, you won't laugh on every episode.
Yeah.
But if you're a Friends fan, like you're gonna freaking, because you catch things that you didn't catch like the first time, and like their faces are so funny, dude. And you can tell like they're trying so hard not to break character. They're so funny, dude. Like, they're so freaking funny.
I don't think I've laughed at every episode, but I have watched Friends like 5-6 times.
I think there's one where Ross is going to get married or something, and he's like, Emily.
Which time?
With Emily.
Oh, okay.
And he's going crazy, and he's walking around, and he grabs a lamp and just hands it to Chandler. And Chandler's like, what the fuck do I do with this lamp? And then, like, I found out that, like, that was, like, improv.
Real.
Like, he was just that excited in this scene. And Chandler's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you just give me this
I think
lamp?
the guys are funny. I definitely thought the guys are funny. I did think Monica was super funny, too. She made me laugh.
Monica's hilarious. Or the scene where Ross wants to play the thing at their wedding, the skull.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, God, no.
And then Phoebe starts singing to him.
Oh, God.
And she starts making the noise. No, I love
See,
Friends.
I feel like Phoebe is dry humor for me. And I don't really laugh with dry humor.
No, I think dry humor is different.
I see, and I think Phoebe's like super dry.
That's also probably why you don't like Gilmore Girls that much, because Gilmore Girl has a lot of
dry humor. Okay, and see, I don't like The Office either. Well, I don't not like it. I just don't think it's funny all the time. Like Rob's laughing, and I'm like,
yeah, you're boring.
Cool,
dude. No, The Office,
but that's just like super dry humor, and that is dry humor.
I think it's dry humor because it's like that legit happens, dude. Like the shit that they be talking about is like,
I mean,
legit.
and don't get me wrong though. Like I'm not saying I don't like it, but because I would watch it when Rob had it on, and some stuff I would laugh like that was funny, right? But some stuff where it's just like, how many times have you watched they're trying to be funny, like on purpose. It's like,
I don't feel like it. I love The Office.
So I would just be like,
everyone's going to disagree.
I know. I might get hate comments on this. But disagree to disagree, or what, agree to disagree, whatever. I just, it's not my favorite.
I don't even agree to disagree.
Yeah, I don't even know how you say it. I think I'm saying it wrong. But
it's agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, I can't agree.
What did I say?
You said disagree to disagree.
I don't remember.
I can't even agree to disagree with you on that. Like, no, The Office is hilarious.
It doesn't get me the way.
You know what I never thought was funny though, and I'll probably get hate on this also, was the sun. Was it It's Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, boring.
I never got into that one.
Boring.
But
okay, but look, so I don't think The Office is funny, but like when I watch Kings of Queens and it's super old, I think it's hilarious.
That's not dry humor. It's not relatable.
It's like real life comedy, I guess. Yeah. So that's funny to me.
Yeah. Okay. Like, well, speaking of funny, okay, because I know I get a lot of hate because Henry is like, you don't think he's funny, and I'm like, no, he's fucking annoying. So comedy people is like Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, and Jim Carrey, right? Like top 3
for you,
basically. Like in general, I feel like everybody knows who they are.
Okay,
everybody knows Jim Carrey. Like they know them as like comedians, right? Yeah. Who's your favorite
out of those 3?
Mm-hmm.
Adam.
I hate Adam Sandler.
Will Ferrell
is my favorite.
What?
Yeah.
See, that's why you like dry humor,
because
he tries too hard for me.
Negative, dude. I feel like
tries way too hard.
Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler.
Jim Carrey tries, but because that's just like his person. Like,
he's so freaking annoying.
Yeah, he is. I'll give you that. But I mean, he's a great actor. Like The Mask, great actor. The Mask? I think The Mask was one of his top movies.
I think The Mask was one of his top movies, but he still annoyed the fuck out of me. So
yeah,
he
but
yeah,
he's annoying for sure. Yeah. But I wouldn't even put them in my top 3. Like for me, my top 3 would be like, I don't even think Adam Sandler's that funny though. Like I don't know if I would consider him a comedian.
But he's like in all the funny like movies.
I love his movies though. Like I love Grown Ups. I love Grown Ups. I love our like what's anger management, Gilmore. He has a Gilmore one. I think those are all funny. But I don't think they're like, I don't know, like Will Ferrell, like Step Brothers, that's like a comedy movie for me. And like
but
Pineapple Express, that's a funny movie to me. Like those
Pineapple Express is hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious. I love Pineapple Express. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I do know Adam Sandler falls under comedy, but he also does like regular movies too.
Yeah.
Like family movies or like.
If Adam Sandler's in it, I'm probably not watching it.
That's honestly crazy. I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he gets on my nerves. And you see how you said Will Ferrell tries too hard? Adam Sandler to me tries too hard.
I think Adam's just genuinely himself.
No, I feel like he is like literally like that guy in class that tries so hard to be the class clown, but it's like, dude, I'm about to smack the shit out of you.
I don't, and like, I feel like that with Will Ferrell.
No, Will Ferrell's naturally funny.
I feel like Will Ferrell just like
Elf
tries too hard.
Elf is freaking hilarious.
I love Elf, but have you seen his other movies?
I've seen all of Will Ferrell's movies, and I feel like they're all funny. Like he is hilarious to me, dude. Ricky Boobies. Like
I don't think he's that funny.
What is it? Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
No, you know who I think is funny? I don't know his name. I'm not good with actors. I don't know his name. I think for me, comedians though, like the funniest ones are like I like Eddie Murphy. He's funny to me.
Yeah, he gets on my nerves.
See?
Yeah, I think he's like Adam Sandler to me. Like he tries really hard.
I like Eddie.
But I like him like on.
I like Eddie Murphy.
Haunted Mansion. Like I thought he was really good on that one.
Yes.
Like right. Eddie Murphy. Like I'm not a big fan. He gets on my nerves, but I'll still watch it.
Dr. Dolittle.
I never liked Dr. Dolittle movies.
What's the other guy? Martin. I love Martin.
Martin's
Big Mama.
But I don't feel like those are funny.
Big Mama?
Yeah.
What? I love Big Mama. And he's just funny too, like on the Bad Boys series and all that too.
I feel like Big Mama, it's like it has its funny moments.
Yeah.
But it's not like all
But Martin is a comedian. And have you ever seen the show Martin?
You know who else I don't like? That guy from that show, Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, he's boring.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
What's his name? Isn't it Chris? Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, yeah.
He's boring. His voice gets on my nerves. I think I only like him on Madagascar.
Yeah.
Because he's a zebra. That's the only reason I like him.
Because you don't see him.
I don't know. Yeah. His voice just annoys me too, though. Would you consider Will Smith a comedian? I mean, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was like supposed to be funny. It had its funny moments.
No, I don't consider him
right.
A comedian.
He's good. He's in a lot of action movies. Actor. Yeah, he's in a lot of action movies. See, I love Martin. I think he's hilarious. I do like Adam Sandler, but I don't know if I would like consider him like. I know he is a comedian and does stand up, so I'm wrong. But when I think of funny, I think like I don't know. Rob always shows me like comedy.
Oh
movies.
My gosh! You know who else? I don't know why the guy from
like Anchorman is so stupid to me.
The guy from oh my gosh,
Zoolander.
The Hangover. The fat Jesus. What's his name?
Hilarious.
Oh my god, he is so funny.
Those movies are Horrible Bosses. Have you seen that?
Yes.
I love those. Like those are comedians for me. Like that, no, those are comedian movies.
Comedy movies.
Whatever, guys, leave me alone. Those are comedy movies for me. But like Anchorman, I think it's so stupid.
I like Anchorman.
Will Ferrell? Yeah. I'm just like
I like those movies. But I feel like it takes a lot to like those movies.
It does.
It's
I just don't think it's funny that he's calling women whores. Like I'm like
it has to be like your cup of tea kind of comedy.
Like when he's calling her a whore and stuff, like at the anchor table, I'm just like, that's not funny. I don't get it.
Like what the writer, like, they're not the ones that are.
Oh no,
you know?
absolutely. Whoever the writer, I just don't think it's funny.
Not like the whole Matt Rife. What is it?
Matt Rife. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he's funny either. I don't even know how he has supporters.
I don't think he's funny. Somebody commented on there and they were like, "That's just to show you that he was good looking. He's not funny. Like, he made it because he's good looking, not because he's funny."
I don't even know if he's good looking.
But, like, to most girls, like, they're like, "Oh my God, he's so hot." I don't think he's good looking either. But that just, I mean, we've said it before. If you're pretty, you're going to make it. Like, it's easier for you. It's like pretty people at, what is it?
They get, you just said the word earlier, too, with Gossip Girl.
Pretty privilege?
Privilege, yeah. Yeah. But speaking of Matt Rife, there was, like, a lot of commotion going on with his Netflix series or Netflix show, stand up that he dropped. I haven't seen it, but I only saw like the commotion going on of how he started it, where there was a waitress or a host who had a black eye, and he makes a joke about saying, "Why isn't she in the back?"
But that was his opening joke.
Yeah, opening.
Yeah.
And then he's saying like, "Why isn't she in the back?" And then something about her not being in the back because she can't cook. That's why she got a black eye.
Yeah.
And that was his opening joke. And I don't think it's funny. But I sent Anahy another video where they're talking about it on another podcast. And the girl tells the guy, you know, like, "What are your thoughts about that? Like, people are getting really upset." And he's like, "Well, like, it's a joke. You're at a comedy show. Like, they're going to make jokes about whatever they make jokes about." And I agree with, it's a comedy show. They're going to make jokes about it. Do I condone it? Absolutely not, because I grew up like in a pretty bad home myself. But I just think comedians all make jokes about disabled people, racism,
but now they can't
women,
anymore.
Domestic violence. Like, they make crazy jokes.
But now they don't because of everything. Like, now,
says who? Kevin Hart made jokes about gay people just recently.
But it's like coming back now, but for a long while, like, they weren't making jokes about anything. Like, I don't know which comedian was like, "I don't go to college towns to do stand-up comedy," and he's like, "Because this whole generation, like, they're super freaking sensitive, and they're gonna get me," and he's like, "And they're gonna get me canceled." And I was telling Gisele, I was like, to me, there's levels, like, personally. Like, I was like, domestic violence is just something nobody should fuck with. I was like, because, I mean, I know people who have experienced it, and to me, like, that's not even a joke. Like, that just should be off limits. But when people are talking about, like, wetbacks or Mexicans or beaners, like, I don't get offended. I think it's funny. And I'm a Mexican.
And most of the time it's funny because it's
I'm
true.
A beaner. Exactly.
Like, oh, my uncle does do that.
Yeah. Like, I think that's when where people are too sensitive. But I don't feel like domestic violence is a topic that can be too sensitive.
That can be too sensitive. I completely agree. But I do think, like, I just feel like Matt Rife kind of jokes about, like, not funny stuff a lot. So, like, we kind of all know what his comedy style is. So I'm just not going to watch it because something he says might offend me.
Also, like you said, like, if it's not your cup of tea, just don't watch it.
Just don't watch it. That's just how I feel, honestly. I'm not condoning it. We're not condoning it. We're not saying it's right. And she just literally just said, like, that's just something you don't play with. But I just think, like, I'm not going to go and get angry or work myself up about it.
Yeah, no.
To be like, "Oh, I hate him and we need to cancel him." Like, you can do that. I mean, that, to each their own, but I just don't, like, I'm not going to waste my anger on him. That guy's over there making money. I'm pretty sure he's still getting girls. They're still throwing booty at him. Like, he don't care about, like, he's still going to make it.
Yeah.
Unless, like, a huge crowd decides to completely cancel him. But again, there's people who like that type of comedy, so they're going to still support him, pay to go see him, and he's still going to make money. And me and Rob have been to quite a few comedy stand-ups, and people have some really dark humor.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's because not funny.
I just don't do stand-up. Like, I've never been to a stand-up comedy show, but
they're so much fun, though. They really are.
Yeah, no, I've heard they're, like, really good to go to.
Oh, actually, on Saturday when we went, we saw one of the guys that he was probably the funniest. That the one time we went, there was like 10 people who went up there, and they all had like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
And he was probably one of the funniest that went up there. But I feel like some people have really, really dark humor and you have to be into it to like it. Because some were like, some guy talked about incest. Another guy talked about sleeping with his stepsister.
Yeah, that's gross.
Another guy talked about his dad finding his dildo because now, you know, he's coming out the closet. And it just wasn't funny to me. I was just
Would people laugh?
Yeah, there was people laughing. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably laugh.
Like, I was just like, that's not funny.
What the heck? Like that's so weird.
Like, to me, it's not funny. So I just feel like, to me, for other people, it is deep. For me, it's not that deep because I can control it. And I kind of went back to like what said, like, it's not that deep if I can control it and it's not affecting me, like, really triggering me badly. And even if it triggers me, like, I need to get some type of like help to help me, you know, like, I wouldn't want to see that. But I also think that's why doesn't really watch TV or get on social media. Like, to just not like trigger? She stays away from like not trigger, but I think she just doesn't want to see like what the world has like become, because it's not positive. You know what I mean? Kind of. Because I think she said I don't know if it's her, but I know other women who are in church and they're not on social media and they don't watch TV because it's not like with the word of God. So that's why I kind of thought, but maybe she isn't. Maybe she just doesn't like it. I think she said she just doesn't like to waste her time like with a show or something. Yeah, because like, it's not benefiting her. Yeah. But the women that I know from church that my mom like knows, like they're like, if it doesn't benefit my soul or spirit and it's only gonna like if it has some type of sex scenes or curse words or anything demonic, like they just don't watch TV or get on social media. Which like, for that reason. Sense, yeah. Because everything now has like basically porn. Yeah. Like literally that's why I said everything. Like the Gilded Age, like there's nothing, which is rare. Like everything literally has like just porn on there. And it's crazy because it's on Netflix, so kids can watch it too. I know. I don't know. To me, like you can't blind yourself to what the world really is. Like, that's for sure. That's how I feel about it. But it's within you to like whatever. Like if you see something and you're like, okay, no, I don't want to watch that. Like just change it. Yeah. You know, like just don't watch it. But there's people who are weak minded and then like that'll trigger something else. And you know, so to me, it's like you can live by the word of God, but you also can't blind yourself to what the world really is right now. Like, even if the world isn't what, like, the Bible says it should be, or, like, people aren't practicing the way it should be, you can't blind yourself to what it really is. Like, that's what's really happening in the world. And, like, you need to know these things so you know, like, what to pray for, like, what to... Or just prepare for. Prepare and pray for. Like, you can't just sit there and judge people like, oh, they're doing this. And, like, you can't just judge them because we're nobody to judge. Like, instead of judging them, like, pray for them. Be like... oh, I hope like they find God, you know, like because that's the only way the world is gonna change is like if people are like, oh, you know what, like let me stop judging these people and let me just pray for them instead. Yeah, but like the women that don't watch TV or on social media, I don't think they judge other people. I don't know. To me, I feel like lately I've just been seeing a lot of people, and it goes back to like when you said like a lot of people turn on church and God because of the people in church. Yeah. And absolutely. I like 100% believe that. Not that like your people like did that, you know, but to me it's like you can stop watching TV, but you're blinding yourself to like. But it's not necessarily blinding yourself. They're just choosing not to watch something that they know doesn't align with the word of God. They might watch the news, but they're not going to go watch Bridgerton where there's a bunch of sex. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, they're not going to watch that stuff. Or they're not going to go watch Supernatural, which has a bunch of witchcraft and, like, curses and stuff like that. They're not going to go and watch that. That's what I mean with the women that I know that don't watch TV. Yeah. They don't watch shows like that or anything because they know there's something in it that doesn't align with the word of God. And they're just, like, really into following But it's different, like, not watching shows is to not watching TV in general. Or like correct, yes. So they just don't like for the women like, I know, they don't watch Netflix or anything like that because they know like it doesn't align with what they believe in.
Yeah.
They watch the news. They have the news on every morning, but they're not in with the latest shows. They don't know what's going on with Bridgerton or Gossip Girl.
Which is fine because all that it's like, what's it called? Like mundial. Son cosas mundiales.
That's what yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like they don't do all that.
Yeah.
And they don't get on TikTok or anything like that. I only know 2 women like this that my mom's in church with because on TikTok, there's a lot of misleading information, but it just goes with everything too. Like, you can be easily brainwashed to believing what's really going on here or there. You really don't know.
But even the news brainwashes you.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't. Yeah. Like the 2 women I know, they'll have it on, but like they don't believe everything. Like they just, they're like very powerful, like women. Both of them that I know, and they're prayer partners. Mm-hmm. So that's why they avoid watching anything que es mundial, porque they're supposed to be in a present state with God. So when they pray for somebody, their mind isn't somewhere else. Okay. So that's why they don't watch or se meten con social media or nada así. Mm-hmm. I think both of them has Facebook, but they have Facebook because they do like lives of prayer and stuff like that. Yeah. But they don't watch like any shows or nothing like that.
But that's different than like watching TV. Like or like not keeping up with what's happening in the world.
For sure, but I do think they don't completely believe what's going on in the news because again the news is brainwashing.
I do think I mean the news I just like literally just I need to know if we're getting bombed or like
literally need
what the weather is like.
Is there a zombie apocalypse outside? Let me know.
That's all I need to know. Everything else, like when it comes to them talking about like we're going into war in 3 months or like all these other things, like I don't need to know. Like just let me know when it's happening. Like don't freak people out, dude. Yeah, because people be taking like everything the news says like.
My mom's she's like, y'all need to buy cans of food. I'm like, Mom.
Well, eso sí, like, but they've been saying that for like 3 years already, even during COVID, and we're still here. So,
but I know people do that.
I know.
I mean, it's smart.
I used to have, when I worked at Radio Shack, man, that's how old I am. Radio Shack don't even exist anymore.
You're not old. Shut up.
But when
Bob's older than you.
When I worked at Radio Shack, there was one of our Sprint advisor, because Radio Shack sold cell phones. Our Sprint like representative or whatever, her and her husband were Doomsday preppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they had like a whole thing.
They had a basement, dude, in their house. And they had like rifles, they had guns, they had ammo, they had like a bunch of canned
They were getting ready for 2012?
Yeah, like I don't know what it was. No, not 2012. Was it 2012? I think 2013. I don't know. But yeah, so I've and she would tell us like, you don't know, dude, like you never know what's gonna happen. And then I guess COVID happened, but
I don't know. I still see people on TikTok saying like this is my what do they call them? They're not basements.
My Doomsday kit.
Yeah, but they're not like basements for us. They're like for other like in Oklahoma and them they have like a separate thing where they go underground.
Oh, like where they have like the tornadoes?
Yes. Yeah. So they have those and they have like a whole house down there. Yeah. I've seen those. And I'm like, that's actually kind of smart.
Kim Kardashian's building something underground, supposedly. And it's like being built by like this super crazy architect. And that's why people think like it's coming. You know? But I was like, if it's coming, nothing's going to protect you, dude. You can build whatever you're going to build. Like,
you don't think so?
You think it's going to protect you?
I think people with money.
I mean, war stuff. But like God...
Oh, God, no. For sure. When God comes, it's it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I meant war. Like, if war were to come, I do, like, think people with money would be like... Oh,
yeah. They're the ones that know. They're going to be the first to know.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just going to... Oh, Diosito.
It's okay.
But, dang, we talked a lot. It's because we haven't seen each other in a long time. But, I guess we'll drop another short video letting y'all know how many vlogs we actually come out with because, like we said, we kind of feel like they're going to intervene with one another. So we'll be dropping those soon. This is our last podcast for 2023. Thank you for sticking with us this year.
Yes, thank you so much. It's been a long, crazy year. Yeah. And I'm just so thankful that it's our last episode and we made it through and
Yeah.
Vlogs are coming, and next year we're scheduling guests.
Yes.
And
so excited.
we're going to come back stronger. Super excited, super thankful. We hope you guys have like really happy holidays. Y'all get everything that y'all are praying for. Y'all end the year with a good note, and y'all start the year with a good note. Also, don't forget, we are doing a giveaway at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
It'll be...
I was like, huh?
Yeah, it'll be it's for the Chicas Cup. So it's two people could win. It's for the Chicas Cup, what was it? The pre-workout?
Pre-workout.
The Oxy Shred, right?
Yep.
The Oxy Shred. No, it was going to be the tumbler, Oxy Shred, a shirt, and
energy drinks.
Energy drinks, yeah.
So drop your favorite energy drink below.
Yeah, so we know what it is that we want to buy. It'll probably be like a good amount, like a 12-pack or something.
Yeah,
of the energy
and we're going to
drink.
do 2 of them.
Yes, so y'all stay tuned. And make sure you're subscribed, because if you do win, we're going to ask you to send us a screenshot that you're subscribed.
Yes.
But super excited to do that so we can help somebody. So we can help 2 of y'all.
Start the new year.
Yeah, start the year off right. But yeah, we'll see y'all again in our next vlog. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, bye.
Peace.